Good morning, students. Today, to present presentation on types of line supports which comes into power system. So, first question is what is line supports and its different types and what are its uses and some comparison between different types of line supports. So, first we will see what is line support. So, line supports are supporting structures for overhead line conductors. For this, there are various types of poles and towers which are called line supports. They have some properties. They should possess some properties which are as given as under. They should have high mechanical strength, light in weight. They should be cheaper in cost, longer life, and easy accessibility of conductors for maintenance. Now we will see different types of line supports. Following line supports are generally used for transmission and distribution of electrical power. Some may be only for distribution purpose and some may be for only transmission purpose. So different types are wooden poles, steel poles, RCC pole and steel tower. First we will see what is wooden pole. So wooden poles are made of seasoned wood and are used for lines of moderate cross-sectional area of relatively shorter span, say about 50 meters. That means their span is little shorter, about 50 meters. They must be strong with gradual taper and free from noise. So these are mechanical, not mechanical, it's a constructional view. They should be strong, gradual taper and free from knots. There should be no knots there. Such poles are generally used for distribution purpose, or maybe we can say for rural electrification for the voltage of 230 volt or maybe for three-phase 440 volt. And such poles are generally timed to road below the ground level, which may cause foundation failure. So for its prevention, preservative compound like creosote is used. Use of wooden poles. Such poles are used for low line voltages. For example, for as I earlier said you, rural electrification at the voltage of 230 volt or 400 volt. Also, it can be used up to 11 kV too, but due to some disadvantages, due to some limitations, primarily or we can say generally it is used for a lower voltage level of 230 volt or 400 volts. The advantages of wooden poles are they are very cheap, can be easily available, quite elastic and flexible, provide insulating properties. And there are some disadvantages also. Comparatively smaller life, less mechanical strength, they require periodical inspection and they tend to rot below the ground level. These are the disadvantages associated with the wooden poles. Now we will see steel poles. So steel poles are good substitute for wooden poles. These possess greater mechanical strength, longer life, and permit longer span as compared to wooden poles. And they are maybe of three types called rail poles, tubular poles, and rolled steel joist. Such poles are used for high line voltages, say about up to 33 kV. Advantages of steel poles: they possess higher mechanical strength. Now span is increased here. Previously it was 50 meter in wooden poles. Now longer spans can be used. That means we can now go from 50 to 80 meters with the help of steel poles. Longer life, about 40 years. Previously wooden poles have little lesser life, maybe about 20 years. And steel poles occupy less space. Some disadvantages also are with steel poles, which are higher cost, require a regular painting to increase life. That means corrosion problem may occur. So there should be varnishing or painting associated with the steel poles so that they may not deteriorate before its life. Now RCC poles, reinforced concrete poles have greater mechanical strength, longer life, and permit longer spans than steel poles. Now span is again is increased here. Advantages are they have higher mechanical strength and longer spans. Now the span is increased from 80 meter to 200 meter. Previously it was 50 to 80, and in case of wooden poles it is only limited to 50 meter. So from 52 we comes on 50 to 80 in the case of steel pole. Now in the case of RCC pole, the span increased from 80 to 200 mm. Now another advantage, they have very long life, possess insulating properties, give good outlook. Their outlook is very good. Disadvantage, they are quite heavy, therefore difficult to transport. They are very costly and require careful handling during erection. In the erection process, careful handling is required because they are very bulky. Now, the last is steel towers. In practice, wooden, steel, and RCC poles are used for only distribution purpose at low voltages and may be allowed up to maximum of 11 kV. But for longer distance transmission of higher voltages, steel towers are invariably used. Such towers make stronger and durable structure than other types. Advantages of steel tower, they have very high mechanical strength, much longer life. Now longer spans possible. Again, here spans is again increased. In this case, spans will be from, yeah, we can say up to 300 meters or above. That means from 50 to 50 in the case of wooden poles, 50 to 80 in the case of steel poles, and up to 200 meters in the case of RCC pole. Now it is increased from 300 meters or above in the case of steel towers. One more advantage, able to withstand than most other types of support and have greater reliability than other types of supports. Some disadvantages also are with steel towers, which are greater initial cost, say about 2 to 4 times greater than wooden poles. That means they are quite costly and difficult to transport also. These are some disadvantages of this steel tower also. So in this way, line types of line supports are given. So as per our requirement, as per our use, we will use different kinds of line supports. Everyone is having on advantages, also disadvantages, and its uses. So as per our consideration, as per our use, we will choose between these types of supports. Thank you very much.